So what does this mean for you? It simply means that you have to be mindful of the Children's Privacy Act while planning your technology-rich lessons. The purpose of COPPA is not to dissuade you from integrating internet tools into your classroom, but knowledge is power. So now that you know what the rules are, it should be easier for you to plan to incorporate internet tools because you know what to look for. We have several district-supported internet tools that are recommended for use in the classroom. The theory is that if everyone uses internet tools that have been vetted by the district, should an issue occur, then you will have the support you need. The internet tools that the district recommends for student use are Google Apps, or MyPoke Apps, which contains web-based docs, spreadsheets, forms, presentations, and student email, all for collaboration. Google Sites, a website builder, which is very user-friendly. Moodle for online learning, which is a closed environment, a virtual classroom if you will. But there are so many tools available in Moodle, such as blogging, podcasting, discussion forums, quiz builder for self-grading quizzes, assignments that students can download as well as upload, all of which can be set to receive a grade in the Moodle gradebook, and CCC streaming for video content. There are so many free internet tools that are available to teachers, there is just no way to keep track of them all, not to mention the new ones that are developed every single day. So if you do choose to use an internet tool that is not supported by the district, remember to follow the children's online privacy and protection rules. Now we're going to go through some examples so that you'll remember what to look for while developing your lesson plans. Several classroom teachers have told me about Class Dojo and what a difference it makes in their classroom management. Remember that you need to check to see if the site is COPPA compliant. If a site is COPPA compliant, the link will be clear and easy to find on the home page. If it's at the bottom of the page, it must be clearly labeled Privacy Policy. And here on Class Dojo, you see that the privacy policy is clearly labeled at the bottom of the home page. We're going to take a look at the privacy policy. Notice here, it states if you are 13, you must have your parents' approval prior to posting any content on this site. I stated earlier that our district uses Google Apps. Currently, in order for students to use Google Apps, every student K through 12 must bring in a permission slip before they can use Google Apps. That was Class Dojo that we just checked. Now let's go to Edmodo. I've heard several teachers tell me that they like to use Edmodo for social networking. Here you can see that the student has to log in order to have an account or to use Edmodo. On Edmodo, we don't even have to scroll down to the bottom of the page. Their link is clearly labeled right here, Privacy. So I'm going to click on that. Here you see that they are addressing the COPPA rules. If you are not of legal age to form a binding contract, and in many jurisdictions this age is 18, you may only use the services and disclose information to us with your parent or guardian's consent. Which means if you are in fact using Edmodo in your classroom and your students have accounts, then you are not COPPA compliant if you don't have a permission slip on file giving express consent from their parents to be able to have an account on this site. Now let's take a look at Prezi. Prezi is a presentation web-based software that a lot of teachers use. I've heard recently that they've been having the students use them to make presentations. Again, we need to always keep in mind and check for the COPPA compliance. We're going to scroll down, and here we have Privacy and Terms. I'm going to click on Privacy, and here it is, under number 10. It clearly states that the Prezi service is intended only for those who are at least 18 years old. And basically it's saying if you have obtained consent from your parent or guardian to use Prezi, then you can use it. We only visited 3 internet tools. Every single one of them states that if your child is 13 years or younger, they definitely need a permission slip before they should create an account. Prezi goes further and states that if you are under 18 years of age, you need a permission slip. If you want to use one of these sites, simply have your students bring back a permission slip before they create an account. So please, when you are using internet tools in your classroom, be cognizant of the COPPA rules.